Hi viewers, welcome to Log Solution. Today we are going to see about load frequency control of single area power system. And in load frequency control, we are going to tune the PI controller, proportional integral controller, by using PSO algorithm. PSO nothing but particle sum optimization. By using particle sum optimization, we are going to tune the parameter of KP and KA of the PA controller. First, I'm going to explain about single area load frequency control of single area system. What is a general block diagram of load frequency control of single area system? Normally, it consists of governor turbine and then inertial load, otherwise called as generator load. Simplified diagram you can find here in generalized diagram. Here you can see that this is generalized block diagram for the load frequency control of isolated power system or the single area system. Here you can see that this is a rotating mass and load, and the output will be change in frequency, and then when you process via by R, so R nothing but the speed regulation, output be power along to the frequency component. They're going to compare with the reference power, and then it when we process via governor turbine, so output of turbine is mechanical power, change in mechanical power. It going to be compared with the change in load, and then this output will be processed via generator. Okay, here you can see that the frequency real power control. When you want to control the frequency, you can control the real power. So that is a concept in the load frequency control. We are going to control the frequency of the load. That's why you can control the real power flow in the system. And then this is open loop system. Here we don't have any control. Same that means here I'm going to consider this system, and then I'm going to implement here by using Simulink, like this one. I'm going to take the value of this governor turbine and the nation load model. Same thing I'm going to consider here, and then 1 by R here is they consider 20. Same value I'm going to consider 1 divided by 0.2 s plus s, 1 divided by 0.5 s plus 1, 1 divided by 10 s plus 0.8, and then here I'm going to take this controller output. Just I'm going to use only this feedback. That means system doesn't have any controller, just it have that actual system. Here I'm going to check the results. So this is a result we are getting, and here I'm going to take to figure. We have to compare the results, and then now I'm going to connect this system here, and then same system, but here they used a integral controller. So here they are going to use integral controller. The value of integral controller you can find here. So they are using 7. So here I'm going to put value of integral controller as 7, and then I'm going to make proportional gain equal to 0, and I'm going to apply, and then I'm going to simulate this model. So this is the result we are having now. Here I'm going to take print2 figure. So the figure 1 without controller, figure 2 is with the integral controller. Next I'm going to tune this system, tune the PA controller by using PSO. Here I'm going to make the integral proportional controller equal to KP, and integral current controller will be KA. And next I'm going to MATLAB function. So this is a PSO code is to in the KPKA. So here number variable, here it is a fixed at 2. Here we are going to tune KPKA, and then lower band and upper band for that KPKA. Here I'm having to fix -20 to 20. And then this optimization options used for particle sum optimization is used for execute the particle sum optimization in the MATLAB. And then after execution, the PSO will be find the optimal value for KPKA in order to, that means here our objective to reduce the error. Here I'm going to measure different parameter like IA in ISC, ITIE and ITSC. That means IA nothing but the integral of absolute error, integral of square error, integral of time multiplied absolute error, integral of time multiplied square error. Here I'm going to consider this is the objective function. So this objective function will be minimized in the system. So here we are measuring that objective function. This function will be minimized in the system. While executing this program, the PSO will be supplying the KPK value for this model, and then it collect this output like IE, ISC, ITSC, and then finally the PSO will be provide the optimal value for KPK with the minimum value of IE ISE, ITAE, and the ITSE. Here I am going to see that this one. I can see the execution. Here you can see the execution of the Simulink model, and also here you can see that iteration found and the best value and the one fitness function like the summation of IAE, ISE, ITAE, ITSE, and also here you will see that response for every simulation, and also here you can see that it's a variation of that objective function. Here you can see that initially maintain it here, and then after third iteration it comes to here, and also here you will see that variation of fitness function. Here I consider 20 iteration, 20 population and 20 iterations. After 20th iteration we will see the results, final results. So here you can see that now we can see that the objective function decreased in after 10th iteration. We got the results. The result will be available to KP. Now I'm going to select the final model. This is the final result we are getting. This is figure 1 and figure 2, and this is figure 3. You see that different side. Here you see that the reduction in the overshoot, undershoot. Finally, you will get the better result and then normal integration. And also you can simulate that when you can execute this iteration for 100 times, okay, and then you can get the better result. Okay, but on the timing for a completion of the iteration, it may be take longer time, that it may be take 30 minutes or 1 hour. But suppose you are going to increase the number of population or number of iterations, and also you can change the parameter of PSO. So you have to change the parameter, just you have to go for optimization option here. You will see that how to change the parameter of the PSO. Just you go to change the parameter like C1, C2. The value you can change here. So you can see the in section how to change C1, C2, everything already. Yeah, you can change the this model and the main PSO used for tuning the parameter KPK in the upload frequency control of single UDS. Thanks for watching our videos. Kindly subscribe our channel and also click bell icon for more information about upcoming videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye.